Alrighty, dudes. So we got this new mode, Arena Assault Plus, and we're going to go ahead and check it out. Alright, we have here chain rewards on the bottom. I'm guessing if you win 3 in a row, then you're going to get all of those rewards. Pretty good. What is that, 70 infantry flowers? So that's going to be nice. Now, I'm really hoping that this mode is going to be available while Summoner Duels is up. Right now it isn't, but whenever it is, they took down Arena Assault Regular, so I'm hoping the Plus version is going to stay alive. Okay, so before we do all of that, let's just head over here real quick, and we'll just take a look at... Oh, wow. Look at this. We got 3 defensive replays on day 1 for Aether Raids. I built this new defense. It's basically just an updated version of the other one. So it's the same Catria Ball with Alm, and I decided to get rid of Carla for Lif. So we can just have a little bit more reach, so it's harder to hit and run this team. So let's just go ahead and take a look at these replays, and then we'll head over to Arena Assault Plus. Alright, we got Funny Bunny. Yo, what's up, Funny Bunny? Alright, Surge Caster. Hello. Hey, Surge Caster, what's going on? Alright, we got Connor as well. What's up, Connor? One of the OGs. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this replay. Okay, so he has Milla trying to isolate my Eldigan, but he is 1 point shy on defense. That's even with me being debuffed by 9 points. So that's pretty wild that I'm still able to avoid his isolation. Alright, then we got Peony. We got a Claude here at +1. Claude is a bonus unit this week, so I'm using him myself. Alright, then we got Thick Goat Mom, of course. We got an Ash, and then we also have a Lynn. Okay. So just judging by the way his team is set up, it looks like he's trying to go for a hit and run. And I extended the reach of this team a little bit. Before, it was kind of weak because I only had 3 reach with Carla in the front. But now we have essentially 5 reach with... Or 4 reach, rather, with Alm being able to move 3 and attack from 1. Alright, we got Eric Mike in the chat. What's up, man? And Sweater Puppies. Glad I could catch one of these streams. Yeah, I'm trying to stream more often, so... more people can make it. Because it seems like we have fans all over. Like, we got the Europe crew, and then we got the American crew that are probably at work. So, I try to stream when I finish work. Alright, Claude going in on Hector. But, of course, we have Aegis for protection. Still did a lot of damage there. Alright, then he goes for the dance. I think it might be a good idea to get Breath somewhere on this team. Support for Hector so he can keep on using Aegis over and over. But I don't really know where I'd be able to fit that right now. Alright, Lif coming in with his triangle attack. So we just eat through Claude like he's nothing. Alright, then we go for the dance with Eldigan. We're going to get another KO here. Alright, Funny Bunny says, I'm currently watching the stream while talking in my Discord server. Okay. Alright, multitasking right there. Alright, Sweater Puppies says, after work is straight up nap time. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of feeling a little bit tired today after work, but I still wanted to play the new mode. Alright, so he called it quits there. He took a lot of casualties, so understandable. Alright, so this guy over here, Isan... or Eisen, not sure how to say that, but he got a clean win here. So what do we got? Alright, so Dagger, we got Air, we got a Micaiah at +7. We got a +1 Milla, and we got a near save Idun, and then we have Peony. It looks more like a bait team. Is Idun going to be able to bait Alm? There's no way. If Idun can bait Alm here, then I have done something seriously wrong. Alright, so Alm comes in first. Wow, that is nasty. Oh my god, only 13? Alright, Idun is built different. We have effective against dragons and sense scale, and we just did nothing to her. Okay. Alright, I didn't expect that to happen. Reese says new mode. Yeah, Arena Assault Plus, it's not really a new mode, but it kind of is. It's a new take on an old mode. We're pretty much dead. There's nothing we can do to stop this guy if Idun is that impenetrable. Even if we had triangle attack, we wouldn't have been able to kill that Idun there with Alm. That's actually kind of concerning. Is that how crazy the save armors are now that Alm can't even bust through Idun? With effective against dragons and sense scale, that's just something else. Alright, now he's got the bolt. Okay, we're pretty much done. He gets the win. I'm sure he's going to get the pots as well. Alright, we have... Oh, this guy actually rematched. Okay. Shoutouts to him for going for the rematch on day one. That's not something I recommend people do. Alright, Dagger, we have a +1 Felicia with near save. And then we have her sister there at +2. Alright, he went for the Forma there. Did he go for the Forma over here? Yep. Oh, wow. This guy really likes the the picnic duo there. And then we got Peony and we have Ash. Okay. I don't really think you can far save this unless you got something nutty like he doing. Because Alm is just too much. Alright, Cortez da Imbecilidade, I think, says, I hate AA. Alright, he waited for the Bolt Tower there, and still he can do nothing to Hector. Alright, congratulations there for your 0 damage. Alright, then he went for Ash to player phase, but I had the trap there. Alright, now we're just going to recover health, and this is not going to be pretty. So we're going to have triangle attack on everybody for this turn. Alright, Reese says, I'd play Arena Assault if I actually had 28 built characters. Yeah, Arena Assault is one of those modes where you just have to have a stacked barracks to really take it seriously. Because otherwise, you're just going to get clobbered by all the new stuff at +10. Alright, Selin says, I like the new Arena Assault because that's 70 free flowers weekly. Yep. The new rewards really kick ass. They did a good job with that. Alright, so that's our little Aether raids there. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and play Arena Assault now and get this over with. So I believe this is my first team for Arena Assault. We also get 2 mulligans in here, so I think I'm going to try this trick that I thought about where you can just surrender a fight and then hop back in and see if you're able to rematch and fish for better scores, because you couldn't do that before in Arena Assault. Alright, 760. I feel like we can do better. Let's try to see if we can get better than 760. Alright, 762. I guess that's fair. Okay, so this guy's got Iago. Pretty decked out. Very nice build there. Then we got Hirid with his +10 refine and remix. Then Duo Dagger, and then the legendary Corin. This one's pretty strong, so... Iago, on odd number turns, we get guarded, and then even number turns, we get panicked. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to try to bait Iago, I guess. Or actually, I can't, because I'm not going to be able to make it all the way over there on this first turn. Alright, Ostro says, quite rare to see Iago. Yeah, I guess he's kind of rare. He was not too shabby when he came out, but obviously Reeve is just way better. But Iago, he's a nice little mix-up. He's a mix and match to Aversa. If you'd rather use Iago, you can use him. Alright, Harid is a problem. We can kill Dagger. I'm certainly going to go for that because she causes problems with Pathfinder. And then I guess we can just bait Hareed with Tiki. If Hareed can manage to player phase Tiki, that's something. Oh, he's got Gale Force too. Is he going to be able to activate it though? Nah, I don't think he can. I also have Guard on Tiki with the level 3 stance. So let's go ahead and end there. Oh, wow. Damn, Hareed is cooking. Look at that. 29 times 2. I did not expect that. Wow, okay. Not bad, Hareed. Gotta give it up where credit is due. Alright, that was our first fight, so we can't pop a mulligan there, obviously. Alright, we got Kevin Lee. Hello, Tacho. New sub here. How's it going? Hey, thanks so much for the sub. It's going great. We're just trying to test out this new mode. Okay, 766. That's a pretty badass score. That's about as high as my team can get, I think. Alright, this time we got Claude, we got Ninja Corin, we have Nana Banana, and then we have Peony. Okay. This one is a lot more favorable to Lynn, so we're going to be able to get some good use out of her. Worst case scenario, he dances somebody over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I just don't want to stand on these spots. Basically. So I guess we'll put Lynn over here, and then should be okay like this. Alright, I'm fairly sure we can go ahead and get rid of Nana here pretty easy. I would also like to get rid of Claude too, but might be asking a little bit much. Alright, Sweater Puppy says this AA run counts as a barracks tour, I guess, in a way. The thing I like so much about Arena Assault is that you can just use all of your units. You're not really limited to only the plus 10s like in Arena. So it's certainly got its fun to it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end the turn there. Tiki should protect everybody. Oh. Alright, Balthus is getting hit here. And Balthus is going to get clapped. Okay. Should have probably kept Balthus in range of Tiki there. Because Claude actually isn't able to player phase and beat Tiki right away. Let's try this one more time. Alright, 762 should be fine. As long as we get through the first fight, I'm not worried, because then we're going to have mulligans, and we're going to have more busted teams. This is really just a team for scoring, not necessarily a good team. So it does get easier as you progress. Nana getting danced sounds terrifying, yeah. Nana is certainly a problem. Alright, Sweater Puppy says, I'm just glad I have a reason to use all those merged up pity breaks I have. Yeah, for sure. Arena Assault is very much the mode where you're just actually getting to use all of your units. So it certainly is one of the more fun ones. Alright, let's go ahead and end like this. Luckily, there's no dancer on this team, so we should be fine. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we can have Lynn get rid of 2 units here. Okay, actually, Sigurd, maybe I take that back. Sigurd. Wow, we quad Sigurd and we can't kill him, but maybe after we activate our special, we can get him. So we should be able to pop Ether at this point if we hit Sigurd 4 times. And yep, oh wow. 10, wow, he still lives? Goodness, Sigurd, you are something else. Alright, what we're going to have to do then is just pull back because Makai is going to be able to move 3 spaces. And she'll be able to attack from 2. So I have to do this. We got to play this really carefully. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. we cannot get rid of Sigurd, really? What if I use some... I guess I could use an item. What do I have? What's this do? No counterattacks. Okay, this one is... panics all the enemies. And then the other one is... all stats up 6 and specials. I think we're toast, because... I have nowhere to put... Oh, wait, no, actually, I can put Lyn right there, right? Even if Micaiah moves 3 spaces, she can't reach Lyn. Alright, so I'm just tripping. Basically. Alright, we got Zozo Pixel saying, hi. Sigurd's reduction coming in play, yeah. That's why it is nice to run Kanto on Sigurd if you give him Trace, but his B skill, Crusader's Ward, still comes in clutch pretty well. Certainly not something to be slept on. Okay, I'm not too worried about Micaiah. I feel like we should be able to bop her if I just go ahead and power up Lyn a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, wow, that damage reduction on Sigurd is wild. Yeah, we were going to potentially get him with Aether too on the final hit, and he still lives all of those attacks from Lyn. It just goes to show how crazy the power creep is. Like, when the offensive units aren't even glass cannons anymore, and they can take 1,000,000 hits. It's just showing the power creep so wild. Okay, finally we got through the first one, so these next ones should be easy. 762 is fine. I'm going to save the mulligans for when we get a low-scoring fight. Alright, this one we have Sigurd with Pathfinder support. Then we got Echidna and Corrin. A very budget-looking Echidna. He's got level 3 push skill and drive attack too. Okay. Alright, we'll go for... Let's use something a little bit weaker because his team isn't really that threatening. I guess this is probably my weakest team out of this batch. Funny Bunny should be easy. Yeah, should be. Famous last words, right? Alright, we're going to transform with Ash, I guess. Not really any reason not to. Alright, so there is Sigurd, and we can totally wreck him with Alm, which is quite good. Would have been nice if we had a way to also attack Dagger on this turn, but we'll go for Sigurd first. Alright, then we can go ahead and get a dance in on Alm. And Alm could one-shot Corrin pretty easy there. But we're not going to go for it. Alright, let's just move my guys out of the way. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so now we can attack both Dagger and Corrin here. I guess we'll go for Corrin first. Alright, Uriel Fix says, not this map, man. This is the map that Fatal excels in because the defense tiles are everywhere and the block movement. Yeah, this one sucks against Fallen Edelgard because if she gets onto the defense tiles, she's never going to leave them. So you got to fight her on a defense tile, which is obviously not the most fun thing to do. Or Reese says, power creep isn't really going to affect you if you don't try hard the whale modes. Yeah, really the only way that power creep affects you is if you're playing the competitive modes and trying to score in the top scores. But as long as you're not doing all of that, you're fine. Alright, Sweater Puppy says, you're right. You're absolutely right, even though I have sunk a lot in this game. Yeah, see, I also spent a lot of money, but a lot of the money I spent was in the first year of the game. And obviously, the units from year 1 don't really hold up so well anymore. So I feel like a lot of the investment I put into the game was just for nothing. Whereas nowadays, you invest in some units and you're just set for life, it feels. So, yeah, it's just a sign of power creep and a sign of the times. Okay, this guy scores 760. I'm going to go ahead and surrender here. We're going to use a tactical retreat and see if we can get a better score. Okay, 764. So you can actually fish for better scores a little bit now. That is going to make this mode more interesting, I guess. But it's already one of those modes where not a lot of people take it seriously. Okay, Ascended Maritza at plus 10. Wow. All those vital astrofodders just went to the dust there. Then we got Peony, Claude, and Nana. Alright, this one I'm going to want to player phase with a good team. So let's see what we've got. Okay, we can inflict gravity. That's going to be very helpful here. Maritza's a problem, though. I feel like Claude should be okay against Maritza. Right? There's no way Maritza can beat Claude here, right? Because otherwise, I feel pretty safe against all the other units he's got, so we'll go for it. I'm going to try to snipe his Dancer, and then I can take my time with his other units. Alright, Funny Bunny says, what a waste of Vital Astra. Also, they must be a whale. Yeah, I wonder how many Galzuses he ended up pulling there while trying to go for the plus 10 on... What's-her-face? On Maritza. Okay, Nana basically completely wasted her turns there. Okay, we can attack Nana. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop this duo skill from Palace so we can move extra spaces. Alright, yeah. So much for that plus 10 Maritza, right? See, this is why damage reduction infantry sword units just don't hold up anymore. Because look at this, I have 80% damage reduction with Fallen Star, and I'm a flying ranged unit, which just has better movement than infantry swords do. And plus, this guy is colorless, and he's effective against flying, so... Insys, they're kind of dropping the ball with these infantry swords. They need to do something besides damage reduction, distant counter, null follow-up. They gotta really get with the times and make them stand out a whole lot more. Okay, if we attack Maritza, we're going to inflict gravity on all of his guys. I think it's probably best to go for Nana first, though. I want to get rid of Peony so she can't pull any dance shenanigans. So we'll go for Nana first. We get gravity on Maritza. Okay, there's no way Pala's getting through Maritza. Go ahead and get the dance off on Claude there. Okay, we might have to take this a little bit slow, actually. If I attack Maritza, I'm going to inflict gravity on Claude and Peony. Maybe there's a way I can bait Peony away from Claude so that I could, like, actually attack Maritza here. Claude's got Rally. So if I try, let's say I put Pala over there or something. Or actually, no, hold on. If I do this, I attack Claude. I can then repo Claude away with Pala. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Claude would... Or Pala would be there. She'd be in range of Maritza. Maybe I should just play it slow. Maritza's been gravitied. She's going to move first because she's melee. She'll move over there, get danced, and... She's actually not going to be in range of anybody. So, oh. This Pala doesn't have an assist for some reason. Okay, that was kind of scary, but I think we're good here. Oh, we're definitely good. Okay. Yeah, so we can go ahead and bop both of these clowns real quick. Alright, Connor says, honestly, I think the units like Refined Brave Alm, Hatari Karla, and to a lesser extent, Remixed Legendary Marth are a great step in the right direction in terms of making the infantry melee units more unique. Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. They totally got it right. Like, Hatari Karla, she's not really the best in terms of reach. But what she makes up for it is that she's just this insane unit when it comes to dealing damage on the player phase. Alm, they gave him +1 bonus movement, so he's just always going to be good. And then when it comes to the... whatchamacallit? The legendary remixed Marth. He's this giant stat ball that you can't really do anything about, because he has both the the Fallen Ragnall effect. I think it's called Chaos Ragnall, and then he also has bonus doubler on top of that. So there's really no answer to Legendary Marth in terms of stopping him from being a stat ball. Okay, this is annoying. So we got Duocrom with a Dancer. Alright, we're going to have to take this one a little bit seriously. I guess we'll hit and run with Yuri. Yeah, this should work. I'm just going to have to be very careful about where his units can actually reach me from. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to just break some of these tiles here real quick. Alright, I think we're safe. Okay. Duocrom is a menace, I swear. Yeah, he totally is. Alright, Chrisley says, everyone about Vital Astra and Speedy Sword Infantry, and I'm just here with Nemesis. Yeah. Good old Nemesis, right? Just having tons of attack and defense. Still kind of works. I mean, I like Baltus right now. I've built up Baltus to be a lot of attack and defense, and I really like using him. Logan Chase says, if a unit is released as a sword infantry unit, they are basically fighting an uphill battle to be relevant. Yeah, because also, not only that, infantry swords are the most saturated unit in the game. We have so many of them. So for infantry sword units to even be worthwhile, it takes a lot. It's just not going to happen unless they, like, do something really crazy. Okay, this is very annoying. Alright, Yuri can... Wow, Yuri beats Seliph? That's kind of crazy. Seliph is supposed to be really tanky, and Yuri just beats him. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, that's kind of a rip. She has drawback. Why doesn't she have reposition, man? I came here in total belief that I'd be able to repo and then get her out of the way. That's not good. Oh boy, I think we're done because of that big misplay there. I have to basically get rid of Claude here. Or I get rid of the Dancer. Nah, Peony is the least threatening unit. What I should do is get rid of Chrom and Claude if I can. And I don't really know if I can. This guy's got Kanto Rem +1. Alright, so supposing I get rid of Claude here, I'd be able to move over there. I have whatchamacallit on Triandra. Or is there a way for me to get out of the way? I actually don't think there's a way I can get out of the way. Why does Katri have drawback? Why did I give her that? She's supposed to have reposition, man. Alright, Funny Bunny says Tacho made a huge mistake. Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like about Arena Assault is because once you have your team set in stone, you can't really make edits. So if you lock your team in place and you don't double check what skills they have, you can end up in a bit of trouble. Alright, I guess we'll just get rid of Seliph. Because I can't think of any other thing that I could possibly do here. If I put him there, Triandra could jump in. Unfortunately, she wouldn't be able to reach Eliwood, which is who I would need her to reach. So that I could then have him player phase Chrom. And then Eliwood can't even reach Chrom. Oh man, this sucks. Yeah, I can't reach. Well, at the very least, we got double mulligans, right? That is the nice thing about this new mode, or this new take on this mode. Yeah, this is nothing. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop the other mulligan. I wanted to use that to get a better score, but I guess we're using it for this. Alright, 758, that sucks. And now our score tanked pretty bad. Oh, look at this! We get to use the same team again, even though we just lost with that team. That's pretty generous of them. So you can mulligan... Oh, this is going to be really helpful for a lot of players. If you don't have a built-up barracks and you end up fighting something stupid like, I don't know, Duo Chrom or Nana or whoever that you have a hard time dealing with, you could just pop the mulligan twice and get a more favorable matchup if you need to. Alright, that's certainly very interesting that they let us do that. Alright, Funny Bunny says, Tacho's struggling more with this than me up against Farsave in Summoner Duels. Yeah, Farsave can be pretty annoying in Summoner Duels, but there's certainly certain teams you can run that don't really care too much about Farsave. You can run the team with Duo Dagger and just create this line of Pathfinder to throw a wall breaker in the way and get rid of save units that way. Alright, I guess we'll just move down for now. Alright, Cadspur says, it'd be nice if the 3DS Fire Emblem games got ported over to the Switch. Yeah, that would be nice, because they're shutting down the 3DS eShop. It doesn't look like I'm ever going to be able to play Fire Emblem Fates Revelations, because I think that portion of the game is only available from the whatchamacallit, the eShop, right? So I wouldn't be able to play that version of the game. Even though I have the physical copy with all 3 versions in one. That's actually worth a lot of money, so I don't think I want to go ahead and break that open so I can just play one part of the game. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. But his units are just standing there menacingly and not doing anything. Maybe if I throw Yuri this way. We can have Yuri snipe Lin from the top side if I have to. Instead of just wasting time here watching them continue to rally each other. Alright, Eliwood, even with effective against dragons, he can't get through Corrin. Alright, they're breaking formation now. If I have triangle attack, Eliwood would be able to beat this Corrin here. Catsper says the special edition has Revelation on the physical copy. Yeah, I do have it, but like I said, it's not worth opening that because it's worth money now. Alright, Chris Lee says, honestly, I would love to play Awakening again. Yeah, totally. Awakening was really good. It's a really fan-servicey entry, too. It's like... I feel like they made Awakening specifically for the fans of Fire Emblem, because they knew it would have been the last game otherwise. Alright, Sweater Puppy says, you're not missing much on the 3DS, though. Cough, cough, yeah. I've heard a lot of bad things about Fates, of course, but I've also heard a lot of good things as well. Alright, this team has a far save Hardy Fighter Tiki, okay. Not going to be the easiest thing to get through that, but I'm sure I have something. Okay, we can run the can opener team with Carla. Yeah, this should work. Only problem is I gotta watch out for Nana here. Nana could be really annoying with her Kanto. She could break a structure and then get danced by Azura unexpectedly. Or I could just bait Azura, I guess, because this unit does so much damage, she's probably going to attack instead of dancing. And he has no rallies either. Okay, this is perfect. So I just choose somebody that baits Azura, and we're pretty much Gucci. I guess Duo Lift, right? Yeah, Duo Lift probably one-shots her. But the problem is I don't really have a way to beat Tiki on this team. What about Sigurd? Doesn't Sigurd have a bunch of damage reduction? Yeah, he's got 40% there, and then he's got 80% there. Okay, I think we can bet on Sigurd for this. Alright, Steve Thompson says, it's a real shame Fates never got the Festival DLC, since in the Japanese version they gave extra copies of Lucina and Mart's class items. Okay, I'm not really sure what those class items did. Casper says, Conquest was fun, Birthright was easy mode, Revelations was plot mess, but min-maxer dream. Yeah, I've heard that Conquest was very well balanced, like they did a good job making the game feel difficult. So it felt like a classic FE game, but also at the same time, they kind of messed up with Birthright and Revelations a bit. Alright, Zura's going to attack Sigurd, and hopefully he tanks it. I don't see how he wouldn't. Yeah, we got massive damage reduction, so yeah, there we go. Wonderful. But I didn't expect him to do all of that, though. Okay, so now Azura's all the way over there. I was hoping to just finish her off, but okay. Yeah, this actually gets a little bit scary now. I wonder if Edelgard can bait this Azura. Sigurd had color advantage, and he took that much with all his DR and all of the stuff that he does. I guess I have to, though. I have to try to bait this, whatchamacallit, with Edelgard. And then we just get out of the way of Nana. Alright, Steve says the class items only get able via the Amiibo in English Fates, and only one copy allowed the Lodestar and Great Lord class to any unit. The AI when there is a reposition. Yeah, the AI has no idea how to use reposition properly. Okay, can opener in action there. Someone in chat said they have trouble beating far save units. This is how you beat them. You get yourself a Hatari Carla with blazing specials. My god, this Carla is so cracked. What were they thinking with this Carla? Let's just give her special spiral, -1 special trigger, and then true damage as well based on her speed. So insane. Alright, this dude's got Pathfinder, Byleth, and Dimitri, as well as Corrin, and we have this man. Okay, this is going to be easy. We can use this one for this team. Dr. Alligator says, what song is this? Super rad. Okay, this track is... I believe this is the Tech Future androids from Dokkan Battle. The Dokkan OST is so good. If y'all don't play Dokkan, then definitely check it out. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball, it's like one of the best gachas I've ever played in my life. And that's saying a lot, because I've played so many gachas. Ree says everyone wrote her off because her perf is an essay, or isn't an essay. Yeah, well, see, the thing is, when I first saw her, I thought she was really good, except I didn't know what special to give her. Because if you think about it, the dagger units, they've got lethality, and then the bow units have Deadeye. But infantry really don't have a good special. Or at least they didn't until we just got Vital Astra. So I was really trying to rack my brain, like, what special are you supposed to give to this Carla? Then come to find out that you're actually able to give her, or you're able to get the bonus damage from her weapon effect, even if you have the blazing specials. So it was like, okay, why not just run those? Give her a blazing special, have her deal massive damage. Give her special spirals so she can hit even harder. Funny Bunny plays 9 gachas. Oh my god. Yeah, in total, I have played about that many, but I've never played them all at once. So if you're playing 9 gachas right now, I don't know how you do it. Playing a gacha is like making a commitment, man. You have to do so much in them. Just so much grinding. Alright, we got one more fight. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. We got Katie Lynn over here with Echidna, Sothis, Julia, and Claude. A very pedestrian team, considering the units that we have to fight nowadays. And final thoughts on Arena Assault Plus is that it's pretty good. The rewards, the new Dragon Flower rewards are great. The Mulligan is very useful and it's very versatile. You can use it to fish for better fights or use it to raise your score, or if you actually can't win a fight, then just come back in and try again. Very nice, just hopefully it stays up and it doesn't go away when stupid Summoner Duels is up. Kevin Lee says, I used to play 7 gachas at the same time, then realized it's not healthy for me and I have no more time, so I deleted most of them. Only Faye and Genshin left for me. Yeah, the most I've ever played at a time is 4, which I'm doing right now. So I'm playing DMP, which is Duel Masters Plays. I'm playing Fire Emblem Heroes, obviously. I'm playing Dokkan, and I'm also playing Pokemon Masters. So quite a lot, and honestly for me that's already more than enough. I don't need to be playing 50 gacha games to have a good time. But I have played a lot in the past as well that ended up getting scrapped. Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars was my favorite gacha, but if any of you guys know anything about Hunter x Hunter, it's always on hiatus, so there's just not really a feasible way for them to do a gacha in that series. Because there's just never any new content for them to use. Alright, Chrono says, I recently picked up Another Eden, or Another Eden, that's the name of the game, I guess, which is a refreshing single-player gacha. Okay. I've never heard of that one. Gamatha says, I just play Fae and Final Fantasy Record Keepers. Feels impossible to play Another in a consistent way. Alright, Steve Thompson says, Fae, Pokemon Masters, and 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. The main I play with Hatsune Miku, Colorful Stage, and Mega Man X Dive that I only really got to login bonuses. Oh, there's a Mega Man gacha? How does that work? A gacha in Mega Man, that's interesting. Alright, our final score is 198, which is actually not that great. We're already seeing the effects of rematching and fishing for rematches in here. So, yeah, I'm sure the score cap is actually going to be harder to maintain in this mode now. But it's totally worth it for the chain rewards, and were we always getting dragon flowers in here? I feel like they just recently added that. I think it was only feathers and coins and refinement stones before. So if they added more flowers, what is that, 130 this week for infantry flowers? That's really good. That's actually amazing that they would give us that many. Alright, we'll go ahead and do Resonant Battles because I have to do it for this week. And then we'll end the stream, so let's go ahead and get this over with. Shouldn't be too tough given the team that I have here with all Kanto units. Alright, Kevin Lee says, used to play Pokemon Masters EX with the very sussy spelling of it, but then got bored and hated when they introduced Stamina System. Yeah, Pokemon Masters, honestly, it kind of sucks. It's not really that good. Not to throw shade or anything at Pokemon Masters, but the main thing that I like about Pokemon Masters is the focus feels like it's more on the trainers as opposed to the actual Pokemon. So if you're a fan of Pokemon as a series and you like the characters, then it's actually pretty cool. But if you don't really care about all of that stuff, you don't care about the aesthetics or anything of that nature, then yeah, that game is really not the best in terms of gachas. It's very boring. There's not really much strategy to it. It's just a button masher. You just use a bunch of moves until you can go ahead and spam your sync attack. Not sure if that was a good idea to try and bait this guy with Kada. Maybe I should repo her out of the way. And I guess we'll throw this Erica over here for backup for this Erica. Alright, Connor says, to be honest, I don't really play Masters, mostly just do the login bonuses and whatever seasonal event is active. Yeah, I mean, I play the events. I do everything there is to do in the game. But as far as, like, keeping up with the meta and all that, I really don't. I just summon for whatever outfits I like. And recently they released this Sonya in a Queen attire, which is pretty awesome. So Queen Sonya, my waifu from Sword and Shield, had to summon for her, of course. Hey, we got Speedy in the chat. What's up, Speedy? I quit because I saved up like 12k currency to get Gala Lily and didn't get her. Oh, that's a big rip, man. I know which Lily you're talking about. Yeah, I did actually get that Lily myself, too. I actually ended up getting all three of them. I ended up getting the N from that anniversary and the Rayquaza as well, the shiny Rayquaza. And I got Lily, too. It's mainly because I just skip everything. Unless it's an outfit that I really like, I just skip it. Wow. Okay, Fa out here just like, you shall not pass. Okay. Interesting. Diek is kind of a problem as well for Kada. Wouldn't have expected that, but sure. Alright, we have the special blade. Let's see, who has the boots? Alright, that guy does. And then the Dancer Veil is over there. We can't reach that right now. I actually have no one that I can pop Kata's duo skill for, which sucks. Huh. I think I'm going to go for this guy here. I'm going to activate the boots, and then I can have Erica attack Clarine, and then we can body block Fa with Erica. Steve Thompson says, 12k, that's nothing, Speedy. I saved up 39k to get Serena Zygarde, and even then I only got her by the points from pulling so much. Yeah, that's the same thing that happened to me with that Serena. I tried to get her. I saved up a lot to get her, and I had to skip so many things to get that Serena because she was part of a data mine. Had she not been, I would have totally missed her, but I ended up skipping the China dress on Skyla, which looked really cool. And I had to skip the Raihan with the drip. Raihan's pretty cool. He's one of my favorite gym leaders from from Sword and Shield. So I had to skip that Raihan, and I had to skip the the Skyla, so I could just save up for Serena and Zygarde, and then I got killed summoning for him, so I had to spark him, basically. Alright, Yuri Britz says, what's the new mode? Got my Ninja Core into +7, there's still time. The new mode is Arena Assault Plus. Basically, it's not really a new mode, but it's kind of a new mode. It's a new take on an old classic. Nate says, Pokemon Masters rates are funny because it'll say something like 12% rates, but the focus is like abysmal to get. Yeah, I remember when the Master Fair, the first one came out with Leon. And we looked at it, we were like, oh man, 12% rates? This is the highest we've ever had. Come to find out that they also shadow decreased the rates on Leon himself. That's such a dirty move for them to do. Like, they didn't even announce that they were going to do that. But I think normally on a banner, the rates for the focus character is 2%. Or like 2.5% or something like that. And on that one particular Master Fair, and all the Master Fairs after it, the rates were lowered to 1% for the focus character. So I don't know why they did that, but obviously it was playing dirty of them to do that, because it means you got to spend more currency to get the unit. Okay, we're pretty much done here. There's not really a way we can get at the other thieves on this turn, but it's okay. Alright, Connor says, I tried so hard to get May for my Psychic team, but I couldn't. I later got Bianca and Musharna from the Easter tenfold, so it hurts less, but still. Yeah, I skipped that May because I actually had Bianca already. So I didn't need the May, but it would have been nice to get her, I guess. Like I said, the outfits in Pokemon Masters are the only cool thing about the game. So I would have liked to get that May, but I had to skip her because she wasn't really going to be that useful for me. And also, I knew from the data mine the Serena was coming out. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of this guy, and that'll wrap us up for this live stream. So, thanks so much for everyone stopping by. Special shout-outs, of course, to Speedy Hawk. A bit of a spoiler alert for you guys in the chat. I am actually going to be featuring on the new Rival Bro mains that we're getting for this week. So look forward to that if you guys are interested. But that's going to wrap us up for the stream today. My thoughts on Arena Assault Plus, it's really good. 2 thumbs up. Just make sure it stays on all the time and Summoner Duels doesn't take it away. Alright, Steve Thompson says, Renegade Cynthia and Signasuit Lusamine I got pretty quick, but those are the only Master Fairs I got easily. Yeah, for me, the Master Fairs are just a big rip. I've never gotten a Master Fair without going to the Spark, except during the anniversary where we had the 3 Master Fairs. Somehow, I was able to get Lily, Rayquaza, and also N with Reshiram somehow within like 2 multis each, so I was pretty happy. Oh, Speedy says, yes, be sure to check the group chat, Tacho. You have to vote on the save unit. Oh, we're actually using a save unit? Can we not use a save unit? Let's try to do it raw without saves or Kanto. We're probably setting up for failure if we do that, but I would rather the game be more interesting than have it be easy mode. Alright, that's going to wrap us up for today. Like I said, guys, I have an appointment with Wylia that I can't miss, so take care, fellas. Definitely check out Rival Bro mains this week. It should be a good one. Unit reviews will be... I guess we can do them later. I'm not sure if I want to go back and finish the rest of the ones that I missed from last time or just start up a new thing where you can submit more units. I'll figure it out. But that's going to wrap us up for here. So take care, fellas. Hope you enjoyed. And I will catch y'all again on the flip side.